EU to Buhari, stop forcing Nigeria's problems on international donors. That's the European Union to Buhari, says stop forcing Nigeria's problems on international donors. That's coming from Daily Post. The second one, an Irish firm wins world record of $9.6 billion arbitration fine against Nigerian government. Coming from Punch, 9.6 billion US dollar arbitration fine against Nigerian government. That's coming from the Punch. The next one, Nigerian man claims to have lost a job in China because of his nationality. That's from Twitter. His Twitter handle, he posted it. He said he lost his job in China because of his nationality. The next one here, Kweremadu. House of Reps to seek security for Nigerian politicians while abroad. House of Reps moves to seek security for Nigerian politicians while abroad. That's from Vanguard. The next one, President Buhari has never attended any school or had any certificate, coming from his closest friend, Buba Galadima, from Daily Active. The next one, FBI arrests 22 Nigerians of Hausa, Fulani and Yoruba extraction credit card first house in New Jersey, US. 22 Nigerians of Hausa, Fulani and Yoruba extraction. The last one here, IG orders immediate arrest of Shiite leaders nationwide. And the question is, how much more time does Nigeria have with all these problems, all these, problems that have surrounded it? How much more time or how much more days does it have to last? Can it really survive it? These are the questions. Mazi Ogevi will be, attending to us this morning. He will be attending to these questions. So let's look at the first one. EU to Buhari, stop forcing Nigeria's problems on international donors. Let's understand what they mean here. We'll have to read through what we have here. The European Union has hinted that it is not possible to solve all the problems in Nigeria with international donors cooperation. It said the country is too big and the problem is enormous, while the population is growing at the same time. The head of European Union delegation of Nigeria and the ECOWAS, Ambassador Ketil Kelsen, who made this known, however, disclosed that the EU ended its technical assistance to the European Union's support to immunization governance in Nigeria, project with mixed feelings. The National Primary Healthcare Development Agency had announced last week that the technical assistance to the European Union Support to Immunization Government in Nigeria project has come to successful completion. The European Union's 63.5 million funded 8-year project was implemented between 2011 to 2019, and by the NPSCDA in the 23 states of Abia, Akwa Ibom, Anambra, Bauchi, Cross River, Edo, Ebonyi, Gombe, Jigawa, Kaduna, Kano, Katsina, Kebbi, Kogi, Kwara, Lagos, Ogun, Osun, Plateau, Rivers, Sokoto, Yobe, Zamfara, and the Federal Capital Territory. However, in an interview with Tribune Online, Ambassador Ketil Kelsen said the EU is ending the project in Nigeria with mixed feelings, saying that despite the success of the program, too many children are still in very difficult health conditions. He also pointed out that there is still a long way to go with the rate of immunization, especially in the north, while the number of children who die yearly due to preventable diseases is still alarming. As it is on the high side, he said, we are doing it with mixed feelings, in the sense that only recently we could have that marvelous celebration of 3 years without new cases of polio in Nigeria. That is a wonderful achievement, and it is only possible due to the collaboration of a number of supports, of course, from the federal government, state government, and also the civil society, and a number of international organizations, including WHO. He added, but mixed feelings nevertheless, because when we look at the numbers, we see the far too many children still are in a very difficult health conditions, and the affected alarming figure from UNICEF that 1 million children below the age of 5 years old in Nigeria die every year. That is really an alarming figure. Looking at immunization rate throughout the country and in the north in general, and the Northwest in particular, we know that there is still a long way to go. So today is a moment of reflection. It is a moment to look at what we have done well, what we have achieved, but also what can be done better. On their possible future engagement in Nigeria, Ambassador Kelson said, EU is currently at a phase where we are defining our priorities for the coming years, not only in Nigeria but throughout the world. This is coming at a very pertinent time in being able to provide inputs and recommendations into that decision of what we will support in the future. The ambition of the Nigerian government to lift 100 million Nigerians out of poverty in 10 years is very valuable and an important ambition. We believe in the need of the integrated approach, an approach where, of course, a basic social service, health and education in particular must be at the forefront, but combine those with investment in human capital, making sure that people can live in peace and stability, and seeing opportunities in terms of jobs for youth in particular. So when we look at defining our priorities for the future, this is something that we will take into consideration. And as always, in support of Nigerian initiatives, Nigerian policies, Nigerian visions, because it is not possible to solve all the problems in Nigeria with international donors cooperation. Is just too big, and the population is growing at the same time. But what we can do with political dialogue, through training relations, and through development cooperation, in supporting those long-term policies that can make sure that when we stand, we will not have the same daunting challenges ahead of us in terms of providing health care, education, and other basic services for the wonderful population of Nigeria. Okay, let's not go further. We've really read a lot. So what do you have to say about this? EU telling Nigeria, telling Buhari's government to stop forcing Nigerians problems on international donors.
Yeah, it's a
what
welcome,
do they really mean?
It's a welcome development and an eye-opener to those who care. Nigeria is a country with complex issues and problems everywhere. Even the one already existing and the ones coming up, because with the level of things happening, with the way things are going in Nigeria, you will understand that a whole lot of problems are still coming up. And the world of today is no longer the world of yesterday. Everything is, going to the side of everybody face your business, face your problem and tackle it. But the problem right now, right here, is that the country, the contraption called Nigeria, is not in any way ready to face their own challenges. They have multiple problems. They have multiple issues coming from all different angles. But the problem is that they are not in any way ready to face what is facing them. And the worst thing that can happen to a man, the worst thing that can happen to a country is to avoid facing what is facing them. If you begin to push your problem to anybody, if you begin to put your problem to someone else, the issue is that you are not ready, and it is going to be very, very difficult for you and those around you. Now, the EU, telling Nigeria government they should stop forcing their problem to international donors. We all know what has been happening in this contraption since its, creation. The international communities has been helping in so many ways. They have been donating billions of dollars to the IDP camps to make sure that there is, a good education for ordinary Nigerians, to make sure that development is coming in so many areas, especially in the north. But the problem is, when these international donors bring the money, those in the seat of power, those in the corridor of power, those evil and corrupt politicians, they will just put the whole money into their pocket. And that is the most worrisome part of it. When the international community and international countries, bring this money to help and make things work or fix things, fix education, make the life of ordinary Nigerians better, put food on their table, send those out of school back to school, get some loans given to some people for them to start up something doing to make both ends meet and help themselves. The Nigerian politicians, they will rather cover this money, corner it to their private use. And the people that this money are being meant for, they're suffering. Many have heard about Ishba. For a very long time now, that issue has been going on. Millions of dollars, billions of it. And many people sometimes fall victim, just like our brother said the other time on Ogoni cleaning, that the federal government will have to come and bring form for people to feel. Sometimes for you to get access to some of these loans and some of these international donated funds, they will even go extorting the public, extorting the poor masses, including the money. Just like this issue of Ishba, people filled the form with money, maybe 3,000, 5,000 and what have you, with hope that they will be assisted in the end of the whole day. But when the money came, the federal government of Nigeria cornered the money and put it inside their own pockets, and the people are suffering. So it is now on their own notice, because the world has come to understand what is happening in Nigeria. And that is why we keep appreciating the effort of Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and the entire family of IPOB worldwide, because what they are saying, what they have been doing, many people think that what we are doing is not working, but it is working. This goes a long way to ensure people that, of course, what we are doing is working, and that is why we go by that, saying that Anna go onere, because what we are doing, our agitation is working. If not that we are crying out to the whole world that look at what is happening in Nigeria. These people who are in the helm of the affair are corrupt. It doesn't mean that the international communities are not rendering some aid the way they should or the way they can to other places of the world. They are, but they have just found out that all the effort to make sure that they are helping Nigeria to stand, all the effort they put in place to make sure that things are working in Nigeria in terms of education, in terms of human development, in all ramifications, are not working, because the people who are in the helm of the affair, the people who are controlling things in the country, when the money comes, they will just hijack it, corner it to their pocket. And now they are trying to tell Nigerians, they are trying to tell the Nigerian government, from now henceforth, it is no longer going to be as usual. Count us out, because the problem in your country is too enormous. We don't even know where to start. On daily basis, if we are trying to rectify this one, another one is coming. So that is not the way we should go. And the world of today is no longer the world of yesterday. Everybody is playing the game to their own corner. Just like America now. Donald Trump, when he come, he launched this American First initiative. And from the agitation of Brexit from the European Union is even enough, because right now it is beginning to play on the side of everybody go and face your own side. But Nigeria is not ready at all to face what is facing them. And what the EU is trying to tell them is that it is no longer going to be as usual. It is high time you try to face your mess. That problem you created, you face it.
Because even to them, things are not longer going to be the same.
Not at all. The effort they have tried to make all this while has been proved abortive.
Yeah.
In a situation where they even bring money to help the ordinary people, the people in power will corner it, put it inside their pocket. So all those things, they have come to know that all those things are not working. Because of what indigenous people of Biafra are doing, because of what we are doing right here.
Then we know that Nigeria has been spending a whole lot of money on irrelevant things. Just look, if we begin to consider how much they have been spent for just a Photoshop, not to talk about a video, there are huge amounts of money.
Of course.
Then you talk about the ones used to for
wardrobe allowances for the senators.
Okay.
Allowances.
Those ones have been there. I'm talking about the ones used to bribe the Boko Haram, Fulani headsmen. Last time it was 100 billion, it's $100 million was used, to appease them. I call it an appeasement.
Yeah.
Okay. Just yesterday again, Ganduje also, I think which governor was that, also had to go and
call the bandits.
Yeah, call the bandits.
Go to their hideout to negotiate
with them.
And it is money that is involved.
And all these things are huge amounts of money.
These are the money that are supposed to be used.
So I think
to make things better for the citizens.
These are the reasons. It's not just because the problems are not ending. Don't you think these are the reasons that EU had to take this step? since they have money to waste on irrelevant things.
Yeah, not only that, you know, apart from the fact that they have the money to waste on irrelevant things, they have come to understand that they are the creators of this problem. Do you understand? What the people are suffering from, the reasons why they still call for their aid, they are the problem, they are the root cause of it. They create the problem, they look for solution from somewhere else in a way to get money and still loot it. So it is even enough reason for them to say, no, we are no longer interested in doing this because all our effort has been proved abortive. In a situation where we are trying to make things work, you are spoiling it. If we build, you scatter. If we build, you scatter. It is high time you just go and face what is facing you. Because in Nigeria now, they believe that for you to get their attention, for you to get some money, you must be violent. And some of them understand how to play this game. That is why they keep sponsoring this Boko Haram. That's why they keep sponsoring these Fulani herdsmen, because they know that when they make noise, the federal government will come and bring huge amount of money and give to them. Their boss will be compensated. If not, ask yourself, or ask, you know, how could the Fulani herdsmen got the money to buy all these sophisticated weapons that they have been using to terrorize the entire nation? Go to the market and ask how much is, you know, an AK-47 sold, but they have it in many and other sophisticated weapons. They have been sponsored with our money.
All right, thank you so much. In case you're just joining us, this is Sunrise Daily News Analysis on Biafra Television, and we are reaching you from Biafra land this morning. We have important issues to discuss, so please keep sharing the program. Invite your friends and relatives to join you on this program. Okay, let's look at the next one here. An Irish firm which won a world record $9.6 billion US arbitration fine against federal government has instructed its lawyers to identify Nigeria's assets that can be targeted to recover the money. The company confirmed in an electronic mail to our correspondent that it was focused on identifying Nigeria's assets that could be seized in the process of enforcing the decision of an arbitration tribunal, which was recently converted to a court judgment. In the email response to The Punch on Sunday, the company hinted at the possibility of seizing Nigerian naval vessels or oil cargoes, citing the Argentinian and Venezuelan experience as precedents. In the email sent by the P&ID's representatives, Mr. John Ehugwese, the company said, "We cannot confirm specifics. However, the P&ID's legal team is working diligently to identify and target assets that may be used for enforcement of the tribunal award." There have been many successful enforcement cases against sovereign states in the past. In the case against Argentina, creditors detained an Argentine naval vessel. In the case against Venezuela, there was a seizure of state-owned oil cargo. There is a wide range of potential assets. However, the company did not rule out the possibility of alternative resolution of the fine, which has the potential of wiping out 20% of the country's foreign reserves. The company, in an email response to one of our correspondents' questions, said the onus was upon the government of President Muhammadu Buhari to show good faith and enter into reasonable negotiations. It stated, "The real question is the Nigerian government willing to enter good faith negotiations? The ball is now in the court of the Buhari administration to demonstrate a mature, good faith approach to a resolution. Their legal arguments have been completely rejected. In the meantime, the P&ID will look to seize Nigerian assets in the UK to enforce the award as soon as possible. The company's current focus is vigorously enforcing the award. The onus is on the Nigerian government and the Buhari administration to demonstrate a mature, good faith approach to a resolution." The Irish firm accused the administration of engaging in a smear campaign instead of addressing the issues. It said, instead of accepting responsibility or pursuing a negotiated settlement, the Buhari administration has regrettably chosen to continue its campaign of misinformation and misdirection, including wild allegations against the English judge and commencing a sham investigation. This approach is not constructive and will not help to resolve the situation. The P&ID will begin enforcing its legal rights, including the seizure of Nigerian assets in the UK. Nigerian government officials, including the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami and the Governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, had consistently said the judge would be challenged. Attempts to confirm whether an appeal had been filed or that the federal government had instructed its lawyers to file the appeal proved abortive. The federal government's lawyer, Harry Matovu, Queen's Counsel, said he would not be able to speak on the matter. He said, "I am unable to comment on this matter, and I would respectfully suggest that you refer any queries to the federal government." When our correspondent contacted an aide to the Minister of Information and Culture, Mr. Lai Mohammed, he declined the request on the grounds that the minister would address the issues on Monday. The contract and the judgment. The contract that has simply become known as the GSPA is the Gas Supply Processing Agreement, which was entered into on behalf of the federal government by the Ministry of Petroleum Resources. The contract was signed on January 11, 2010 between the two parties. By the contract, the federal government entered into an agreement to supply a firm registered in the United Kingdom, Process and Industrial Development Limited, 400 MMS Cov-D of wet gas for a period of 20 years. The company was to process the wet gas into lean gas suitable for 5.
This case is concerned. Some of them who do not go in details of it are blaming the past administration of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan to be the cause of this problem. Whereas it is, or perhaps it was, the administration of Yaradua that caused this big mess. The Hausa Fulanis. This is Biafran television, and we are here to expose the lies. We are here to educate our people. We are here to tell our people the truth. These are the people who caused this problem. The Hausa Fulanis, the people who are angry for power, but they do not understand anything as long as international relations and as long as international diplomacy is concerned. They have gone into contract because it was their normal way of doing things with the British company, you know, not even identified. You are going into contract of billions of dollars to construct pipeline from Biafra land to United Kingdom, to supply gas to them from here, building pipeline from here to United Kingdom to this unidentified company. If you go to the website of that, if you go to online, you cannot even see their identity. You cannot even see anything about the company. And they together went into this thing because they are criminal. Two of them are criminals. They walk in the same bandwagon. They understand their language very well. You chop, I chop. Because many people do not know anything about this contract. Many Nigerians do not, even those in power do not know. And when Yaradua was sick and he died, they were planning to do the same thing that they did in the case of Buhari now. They were trying as much as they could to, bring an imposter to replace Yaradua. And all of a sudden, this woman, the former Minister of Information, Dara Akunyele, became a very stumbling block to them. In the end of the whole thing, we all understand how the game was played. And Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, being the vice president, then assumed power. When he came on board and saw all these things going on, he saw that this thing is not supposed to be so. I have been the vice president of this nation, yet I do not know all these things going on. That this is a fraud of the highest order. And in the end, he knew nothing much about the contract, so he couldn't go ahead, supporting it. And now the whole thing has gone that way. The country, the British, they went on. The company now go to arbitration. And in the end of the whole thing, the British court ruled that Nigeria is going to pay $9.6 billion because that is the part of gain they would have gotten all this while. They failed on that. Now the Buhari administration, this is the biggest problem now, is now taking it as a mere joke that they do not even mean any business. But these people, they have sanctioned to do what? They have threatened to sanction Nigeria by any means possible. And the previous headline we treated here goes a long way to tell you that they are ready for business. They are ready to deal with Nigeria. Do you understand? So
okay.
they are not ready to handle this, and this is going to cause a very big harm to Nigeria.
Let's go on a break right now. We will return, and when we return, we'll continue with this. Sorry, we have a network issues, and we are trying to get it fixed. So stay with us. We'll be right back. You're still watching Sunrise Daily News Analysis on Biafra Television. And of course, we are here to give you the best. We are here to analyze news in details, to give in-depth analysis of the reports. And of course, don't forget to support Sunrise Daily News Analysis. Like I told you before we went back on the break, we were having issues, network issues. We keep trying to get them fixed. But if we have a stable network, we won't be having such problems. So we urge you to please support this program, partner with us to get this place moving, to keep it running. And of course, we won't disappoint you until Biafra is restored. So please, we urge you to reach out to us via our WhatsApp, our Facebook, and our phone line so that you'll be able told what to do, and you do the much you can. For those who also have promised to do something, we are patiently waiting for you. Thank you so much as you do that. All right, so let's so far we've talked about EU telling Buhari stop forcing Nigeria's problems on international donors, and now an Irish firm wins world record of $9.6 billion US arbitration fine against Nigeria government. And when you convert this to naira, are you sure I can even call it out?
The figure is too much. At least,
yes, looking at it, and you ask yourself, how much are these people spending on the impostor? We talk about the money they spent on irrelevant things, the money that should be paid to Jupril. He may be placed on daily or monthly salary for doing the job.
See, these problems were caused as a result of the rascality of these people who are managing the affair of this contraption called Nigeria.
And today, their lawyer is the Queen's counsel, and he's saying nothing about it. So don't just think that it's something that, you know, it's a planned deal, because these people already know that this country is about to expire.
They don't know what they want to take the last share. They want to take the last share from the company they created. This is their company. There's something people should understand here. These guys are criminals. Both the British, sorry to say this, both the British and the Nigerian, two of them are criminals. They know what they are doing. That was why I said before that they are working together. And this time around, you know, as long as this contract has been going on, do you understand? They want to make sure that they loot our economy. What is in our land, on what transpired, many people do not know of it. Good luck, Ebele Jonathan, while he was the vice president, never had any knowledge. That was why some people will come online and blame Good luck, Ebele Jonathan, as long as this matter is concerned. Why are you blaming him? He was not the person that initiated the contract in the first place. It was the cabals of the government of Yar'Adua that did it. And when the man died, you know, they had no knowledge to control all these things. They don't know how to go about it again. And when finally Good luck, Ebele Jonathan came as the president of the country, he came to see all of these things and said, I've been the vice president, just as the issue of Osibajo is going on. I've been the vice president of this country, yet I do not know of these things. Do you understand? And now these people have to go for arbitration, that you have to pay us for 20 years. This is the money we're supposed to have made in 20 years. How are you sure the business you have not even gone for, you are sure of making such gain? Are you not a criminal? So,
and they keep telling you we'll do something about it,
and they're going to do,
instead of going for a kind of you know, negotiation, just like the company said. Why not come and negotiate? No, they have gone for negotiation before. You know, in the first place, they have gone for Nigeria have sent in some delegation to United Kingdom for negotiation, and when they got there, they went and appealed, say we are sorry that it wasn't really our fault. See what happened, that we are going to pay nothing more than $850 million. They have already accepted to pay $850 million. Do you understand? But the company said, no, we are not going to accept that. Okay. What we need is the full $9.6 billion. And to make the whole matter worse, the president, you know, administration of I mean, what do you call him? Buhari, you know, dead and replaced by the man from Sudan. He's not doing anything about it because he even have no knowledge. They lack knowledge of what is happening now, even the danger. Do you understand? They lack the knowledge of international diplomacy. Do you understand? They don't even know how to go about it. So the British company, I mean the British company now, unidentified company for that matter, Irish firm, they have now gone to British, you know, court, and it is now a country to country affair. It is no longer company versus Nigeria issue now, but country to country. So the British country, I mean, they are ready to do this, and you know what they are going to do now? The way to get the money is not even their problem. It's really, really unfortunate.
They have already told you what
Nigerians do not really understand.
They then plan. This is going to cripple many things.
They already know that the end time for Nigeria existence.
Yes, and they really need to get.
They're trying to, you know, get hold of the last, you know,
cake of the
last cake. Yes. So, but unfortunately, Nigerians don't care, and the youths are gullible. You know, the citizens, they don't even understand what is going on.
And that is
you come on social media and see them talking about irrelevant things.
And even really, protect the thieves.
It's really pathetic.
The rogues. That is why no company is ready to invest in Nigeria again. Those that are still in the country are even living.
All right, let's look at the next one here. Nigerian man claims to have lost a job in China because of his nationality. A Nigerian man identified as Aaron Chukwuemeka narrated how he lost a job offer in China due to his nationality. The man explained that everything seemed to be going fine during his Skype interview until he said he's Nigerian. Chukwuemeka said the interview told him that the job is not open to anyone of Nigerian nationality. Okay, Twitter user identified as Aaron Chukwuemeka narrated the story of how he lost a job offer due to his Nigerian nationality. The man explained that he had a Skype interview for a job position in China. According to the Twitter user, 2 seconds after he revealed his nationality, the interviewer told him that his application cannot be accepted. Aaron Chukwuemeka, according to his tweets, at AC Eroni1, I had a Skype interview this morning for a job in China. Interview was going on smoothly until I got to the stage where I was asked what my nationality was. I responded with all confidence that I hold an African passport, Nigeria to be precise. 2 seconds, the interviewer said, I am sorry, we cannot take your application further because the government and immigration requirement for work visa is only open to South Africa, UK, USA, Canada, and Europe. Immediately my countenance changed. I tried all I could to persuade and possibly offer an alternative. I felt like crying, wishing I hold a dual citizenship. The pay is juicy and the perks that comes with the offer is jaw-dropping. I feel so sad right now. Friday thoughts, you see or draw. Okay, still on still, I am proudly Nigerian.
And that is
and
how
his
you
name
to
is
be proudly Nigerian. This is what even
so yeah, you know, when I heard the name, when I read and saw his name, Aaron Chukwemeka, and I read to the end, he said, still on still,
proud of
I am
this
proud
is the only thing that
so
peeled me off, as long as this man is concerned. If I say he deserves to be hanged now, no, people will start blaming us here. But his mumu never do. His mumu never do. You need to see more of this. After all these things, you still say that you are still
and these are the kind of people that will go there in China and start attacking IPOB members. Say, what are you people doing? You people are stupid.
Yeah.
You're wasting your time.
Anyway, as long as this matter is concerned, this is a welcome development. One, no country of the world or no company would like to employ a thief. No country would like to employ a terrorist. No country would like to employ a scammer. Because if you are a Nigerian or in Nigeria as Nigeria, another word for Nigeria is scammers, criminals, bandits, terrorists.
Is it about, you know, when you sell these things, is it about the individuals, the citizens, or it has a long way to, to do with the government itself?
Both the government have their own share,
okay,
and the individuals have their own share.
Okay.
We will not apportion the entire blame
on the government.
On one side.
Okay.
Do you understand? On the side of the individual, there are so much stupid that they cannot even identify a common error in their government. If they had been doing the needful, do you understand? At least standing up to their right, holding onto these people who are causing this problem to them. At least by now the world would have been understanding that, okay, at least the citizens, they have sense. But look at what happened at Germany, in Nuremberg. Still going on even now. So many stupid people and, you know, individuals, the so-called people who are affected, are still supporting these bad leaders. And you, as a reasonable somebody, you have no option than to say, now, wow, these people are crazy. Do you understand? Because somebody that harbor evil is evil. Do you understand? Somebody that protects evil is evil. And if the citizens are on the side of protecting evil, they are evil as well. Their own stupidity is irredeemable. And on the side of the government, they are the root cause of this problem. So they're supposed to share the part of the higher portion of the blame. But where the citizens are sharing the blame now is that they are supporting them. So anybody who is saying that he's a Nigerian is being regarded as a fool. He's being regarded as a nobody. He's being regarded as a scallywag. Do you understand? If you go outside this contraption called Nigeria, that is when you will understand the real meaning of being a Nigerian. So many people have come to share their testimony that, if there is enemy, even that man said that, if I had the opportunity, I thought, how I wish I have an alternative. That is, how I wish I have a dual citizenship.
Yes, he's proud.
Yes. But in the other hand, you are still saying that still on still, you are still proud of Nigeria. You are proud of thief. You are proud of scammer. That is what a fraudster. Do you understand? That is exactly what it is. Nobody is proud to be identified as a Nigerian again. But this man, I'm very, very much disappointed in him. Why don't you even say that you are a Biafran? That would have been that would have settled the whole matter, because everybody knows about Biafra. He is a Chukwemeka, and from his name, from the nomenclature, he is from Biafra land. But these are the people, who rather choose to dine and wine with the oppressors just because they think they will get one or two things from the government, but they are seeing it one after the other.
You know, if he thinks he can get something from the government, what should he be doing in China? You know, it's really amazing.
Anyway,
it's really, really...
It's the frustration that, you know, drives him there. It is the frustration.
But then, looking at China of yesterday and Nigeria today, China, you know, Nigeria is begging China for job. What does China have that Nigeria, you know, when Nigeria try to utilize what they have, why should they be in China? And today China said they can only offer job to South Africa.
Some other few mentioned
US,
companies, countries. You know, when you talk about what China have and what we have, I believe in the equality of human being. But the way that things work outside this country,
not really when you make yourself, when you belittle yourself.
Yes, you know, this inferiority complex and the way that things are going in this country has made it to the point that we take whites to be superior in everything, just because we have failed to develop our own. We have been able to provide or produce what China cannot even provide or produce. What China could not produce.
What are you producing?
Do you understand?
Is it the pencil industry?
We are not talking about what the government
I hope
are
you are
producing.
aware that presently pencil producing company has been cited in Enugu
Yes,
State.
that's Proda. Yes, I know. Okay. So now it's not all about what the Chinese, you know, issue now is what we produce and what Chinese produce. The problem we've been having in this contraption is the government. Remember, a Biafran on the Biafran Got Talent tour, a Biafran produced a generator that can be run on water.
Yeah.
There is no country of the world that has been able to do that. Back then, we've been able to produce so many things. Do you understand? That if the government had invested in it, by now, China would have been even begging from us. But as we speak right now, the contraption called Nigeria import everything, even the toothpick. If you go to the place where they produce the pencil you say we are talking about, don't be surprised, that place might have been full. It's no longer working. So what is the problem of this contraption is that they overlook their ability, and that is one thing that we want to correct. We Biafrans, we want to correct that. That is why we need our freedom. We will build our nation in such a way that our director say we will build it in such a way that even if you are eating, your food fall on the ground, you will pick it up because of the level of cleanliness of this country. We have everything that every other part of the country of the world have. In terms of human resources, we have the best. In terms of natural resources, we own the best. Do you understand? The gas produced in our land, the petrol produced in our land is second to none, the best. Apart from that, we have a lot of mineral resources that if well utilized, if well managed, no citizen of this country would even step an inch out of here. People will be coming here. People will be struggling to buy visa to come here. And that is exactly what we want to, you know, correct. That is the impression we want to correct. That is the error we want to correct by seeking or agitating for Biafra. The truth of the matter is, every indigenous side of Biafra have their own potentiality. And every side of the people that were combined together to form this contraption called Nigeria have their own potentiality. It is only when you have not looked down to discover what you can do. That is when you feel that you cannot do anything. We abandon what is deposited in our land to seek for what is in another man's country. What is it that the China have? In terms of minerals, like we've said before, we are richer than them. Just that they have taken time to develop their brain, taking time to develop things. And what they got from our land, the raw material they got from our land,
so
that is what,
can you summarize it so that
the raw materials they got from our land, that is what they use to produce some of these things. Do you understand? And all this blame goes to the government. That is why we need a government that can work, care for the people.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, let's look at the next one here. Kuramadu, House of Reps moves to seek security for Nigerian politicians while abroad. The House of Representatives is contemplating a legislation that would ensure the security of Nigerian politicians while abroad. This is coming on the heels of the attack on the immediate Deputy Senate President, Ipob, by members of the indigenous people of Biafra. So what's your take on this? Do you think they have a way of escape?
You know, when this man came back, after the cautioning, you know, from his kinsmen in Nuremberg, Japan, back there and then, this man was having the sense of repentance in him. When people were trying to rise up and, you know, do something to attack IPOB, we did not attack Ipob, but they are trying to attack us. Ipob was there, you know, in Germany and say, no, don't worry, I take it in good faith. The man wanted to repent of his evil.
Yeah.
But immediately he came back here. These criminals, these evil men, they ganged themselves immediately. They were even waiting for him. Do you understand? To change his mindset. People like, what do you call him from Anambra State, Chris Ngige, you know, and the one from Enugu State, Nnaji. And many of them, they went with him, they went and meet with him, say, oh, forget about those people. They just changed his mind. The repentance he got from that portion, they changed it. And now, they have taken it to the house, saying that they want to do this and that. The truth of the matter is that they are not going to succeed. No, on which way are we going to be bothered about? We are just trying to, you know, bring the possibility of it coming to pass, which is totally not going to hold water. All those things is just effort that will die on arrival. They are just trying to do this to make sure that maybe they do not have any agenda in the house that day. That was why they are beginning to bring up some of these matters. Besides, it is not going to work. They do not obey their own law. So we are not expected to obey them in this. Besides, the international community have even ruled on this matter that they have no case. The indigenous people of
right to protest.
Yeah, we have the indigenous people of Biafra have the right to protest against the illegalities, against the bad governance going on in where they are coming from. Exactly what we are lamenting here. If things are working well in this contraption, if things are working well back home, nobody will even be agitating going to Germany. How many Japanese are here? The few people you see here are the people they brought in to come and help loot our economy. You know, do what the citizens would have been doing if they provide a, you know, enabling environment for them to thrive in their business. So all these things shouldn't even be our worries. It is only some gullibles that will take it to the bank and say, oh, the House of Assembly.
But you know, I'm still wondering why they are scared. You read Sani's tweet.
Yes.
Yeah, he was invited in
US. And he said that he changed his title to ex-senator.
Ex-senator, so that he won't be attacked.
Yes.
If they don't change it to ex-senator, he's not coming.
He's not, yeah, you know, the issue is that we know all of them one by one. Do you understand? Both SO and Presento and Future, we know all of you. The question you should ask yourself is, the one you did, where you were before, the office you occupied before, what did you bring home? What were you able to do? How did you impact the life of ordinary people you represented? Those people that sent you there, those of them that sent you there, having hope on you, you know, for water to drink, for electricity, for good road, what have you been able to do for them? The answer is no, and we know all of them, both SO and Presento and the future ones. So if you come and your record is very, very bad, we are going to give you what you deserve. So it's not a matter of whether SO, and this is just to show you that they are afraid, but they must wear a defensive cloth. They must come from, you know, different angles to show that they are doing something, either to put fear, you know, so to try to, which they know that they cannot succeed. Do you understand?
Okay, thank you so much. Let's look at the next one. President Buhari has never attended any school or had any certificate. Buba Galadima. A former ally of President Muhammadu Buhari has revealed that Buhari never attended any school and has no certificate. Buba Galadima also claimed that the president was intimidating the judiciary in order to get favorable judgment in the ongoing election tribunal. Galadima said there are two issues in that tribunal that they could not prove, the APC. The president has never attended any school. He has never had any certificate, and there was never accreditation in 6 states of the country and partial accreditation in 3 states. When you demolish that, the matter is in public pavilion. Is this government following the rule of law? No. He also accused the government of intimidating the judiciary, saying this government is intimidating the judiciary. You have heard in the social and print media of certain friends of this government visiting judges, trying to mold their opinion on the cases before them. Okay, so we talked about how to handle issues, and then if Goodluck Jonathan, that was highly educated, could not handle such issue of
somebody
the
who
Irish
did not
faith,
even step
so how much
his
more
foot
someone
in school.
who had never been to school?
Anyway, the truth of the matter, everybody know that Buhari, the Buhari that was there before, you understand? Because we are talking about a different man now. You know, that is something that people should understand very well. We have not gone into his own education background, Jubril, but Buhari, who this man is wearing his shoes, did not go to any school. Where are his schoolmates? Which school did he attended? Do you understand? It was everything forge that they forged the WAEC result and give to him. But the constitution say, at least for you to occupy the seat of a presidency, your own constitution, and that was why I was telling people the other day, it is not the matter of the constitution, but the people who are managing the constitution. Do you understand? So the constitution say for you to be the president of the country, or for you to be the governor, or represent in any capacity of the Senate or House of Assembly, at least you must have a minimum qualification of a school certificate. But this time around, the man who is representing you, professors, doctorate degree holders, and what have you, captains of industry, millionaires and billionaires, technocrats, is a man that never even attended any school. And this time around, the matter has been in the court. Instead of the needful to be done, nothing is being done about it. Of course, if Onohe was there, something better and tangible would have come out of this case. That was why the presidency, the cabals, anchored by Abba Kyari, tried to plot against Onohe and removed him from office, because he knew that when this matter finally got to the court, by every means possible, something tangible would have come out of it. But nothing was done about it. They instead plotted and removed Onohe from the office and brought in this Sharia, judge who know nothing about English law, who will be controlled by them. Of course, they allow themselves to be controlled. So the judiciary now is in the control of the executive. The cabals are controlling them. That is why this matter issue, this issue of certificate saga of Buhari cannot hold any water, cannot make any meaning, because the judiciary is already in their pocket. The man that they brought, Tanko Abdul Lahi, Tanko Mohammed, the chief judge of the federation now, who know nothing about the English law, that was brought from Daura to come and head the entire judiciary. The Supreme Court cannot do anything other than to rule in favor of what? Jubril, Al-Sudani, or perhaps Buhari. So this matter, as long as it is concerned, Buhari did not attend school, and you can only hide truth for some time. That is why the issue of Buhari's identity is still going to be reviewed. You cannot hide the truth forever. And this issue of Buhari certificate saga, many people are coming up now to say this man never attended any school. What he is using there is just a forgery certificate, and in a country where the country is fake, everything there is fake. So this Photoshop that they have been working on all this while to keep deceiving the people, it is exactly the same thing. So as they are hustling now to protect the identity of this Buhari that died in 2007 January and was buried in Saudi Arabia secretly, they are deceiving people with fake videos and Photoshop pictures. You understand? That is exactly the way they concocted and forged, write a certificate, a white certificate, to say that Buhari went to school, whereas he didn't go to school. Now the truth is revealing itself. This man, has been a friend of Buhari. He knew much about Buhari. He can tell testimonies or he can tell stories of Buhari, but he's telling us that Buhari never go to any school. But because the judiciary is under his pocket, that is exactly why nothing is going to be done about this thing. And Nigeria, its own, is a fraudulent country. That is exactly why nothing is going to be done about this matter. Of course, if Onohe was there, something better and tangible would have been anticipated. But now, Tanko is there, who is now, he doesn't know anything. You know, what do you call him? The technician.
The airplane flyer.
The airplane flyer, you understand? He's not going to do anything other than to rule in favor of Jubre, who is wearing the shoe of Buhari.
Let's look at the next one here before we embark on a break. FBI arrests 22 Nigerians of Hausa, Fulani and Yoruba extraction credit card fraudsters in New Jersey. And we have their names. All of them are Yoruba and Hausa. So what do you have to say about that? You know when the man in Nassau keeps saying some people keep disgracing
them
abroad, and we know he was talking about those protesting the indigenous people of Biafra. So why is it that these other ones are not disgracing them? Last time I think 23 of them were executed in Saudi Arabia, and all their names were the Yoruba and Hausa Fulanis.
Some people think it is the Igbos or Biafrans that indulge in crime, but that is not the case. Our people go outside there to do genuine hustling. Our people are hardworking from time immemorial. We have been hardworking. It has been part of us. But people will come and tag us, different thing. Okay, now all these things is an evidence to show that it is those, hopeless, Yorubas and the Hausas, sorry to say this, are the people causing this problem. And sometimes they cause this problem, but they use the name of Igbos. They use Igbo names, just as you can see in social media today. If you go to Facebook, there are many of them there. If you ask them to spell their name, they may not even spell it very well. They answer Igbo name, but they are Hausas, they are Fulanis, just to hide under the umbrella to attack us. To hide under it and run us down, to paint black on our image. But this time around, the truth is coming out, because the world have understand that Nigeria is calm. So they are going to deal with them in a way that they do not expect. Many of our brethren are there. Thousands of our people are outside. We do not, argue on the point that our people are outside the country. We have millions of our people outside the country. In fact, in not less than, 100 countries of the world, our people are there. Members of IPOB are there. But nobody has ever come to say that IPOB member stole his property, IPOB member he did this and that, committed any crime against them. But it has been these people, and some of them that hide under the platform of our nomenclature, just to run us down, to paint black on our image. This is just to tell you that our people are genuine-minded people. We go on our normal hustling. Do you understand? But this time around, they have released this name, because so we have a final page here, a man of how the other one look like. You have released these names. How many of them are the Igbos there? All of them are Hausa Fulanis. And when Buhari was saying the other time, or perhaps when Jibril was saying through his media aid, senior media aid, Femi Adesina, that some Nigerians are there disgracing them. Of course, these are the people he was talking about, not the members of IPOB. If he really mean that it was IPOB, let him come out and tell us the act, or perhaps the activities of IPOB that is worthy of painting black on the image of Nigeria. Whereas the countries of the world are proud of us. I've never seen any place that indigenous people of Biafra, even at Germany, Japan there, when our people were protesting, do you understand? Just few days ago, members of the police came out to join them on the protest. Do you understand? Guiding them. And some citizens were hailing them. This is just to tell you that our people are genuine. Nobody would like to associate with, a criminal. And criminals are being bundled and given the best treatment they deserve. But our people are honored. Wherever they go to, people listen to them. Forget the fact that people you expect to hear from have not come out to say, that is not the way things works. To show that people are in support of us, you should know that for me to give you, a conducive environment to operate, it means I am in support of what you are doing. These are some of the things that people should take to the bank.
All right, thank you so much. There's the much you can take this moment, and we will embark on a break. When we return, the lines will be open for you to call in and make your contributions. But before that, listen to the numbers to call. Call us on WhatsApp 0905-6608-583. Our WhatsApp line again 0905-6608-583. Then our phone line 0702-0353-706. I repeat, 0702-0353-706. Then our Skype and Facebook ID is @SunriseBTV. Call us and make your contributions, make your opinions known. So it's really important, especially based on the topics of discussion. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're still watching Sunrise Daily News Analysis on Biafra Television, and the lines are open right now for you to call in and make your contributions. Call us on WhatsApp 0905-6608-583. Our WhatsApp number once again is 0905-6608-583. Then our phone line 0702-353706. Our phone number once again, sorry, 0702-0353-706. Call us. We have a call on the phone. Hello.
Good morning.
Thank you for calling from. Calling from.
My name is Marvin Dubois, calling from Aba.
You're welcome.
I thank you very much for what you are doing for us, because it is not easy. Ngozi Chukwuka and the provost here, I thank you people very much for what you are doing. My brother, if we are to unite as a Biafrans and get what we want, it is late for us, because as it is now, it is fully clearly to every human being that is still alive that we are the one that is keeping Nigeria warm. That is what it is to me. We are the people keeping Nigeria up to today. If we agree today to destroy that zoo in our hands, Chukwuka has given us the power of everything that is needed to stand together as a purpose and get our freedom. By returning back, going back to our Elohim, that is really well. If you go back to your Elohim, there's nothing our Elohim cannot do for us. It will be anybody that the spirit of the Biafra is, we will not even need for us to evangelize for him to know what to do, to come and join the line. I'm telling you that we are the people holding ourselves. If you concentrate ourselves from the idol that the British, the way they amalgamated Nigeria is the way they amalgamated us into evil worship, that make our Elohim to stay away from us. Since we leave our way and join the way of the British people and they are worshiping, things turn over against us. As you know how to happen enemy, I have to go try and find whether I find the hand of our enemy. If you go back to Chukwuka today, Biafra is going to be restored. And through the worship, we are going to identify all the way Biafra in the whole world. But today we are running around chasing after shadows, worshiping the idol or the foreign people worship instead of coming back to Chukwuka. Why is the agenda going to take our resources? According to the history from my father, that is above 100 years today, he told me that when we retain our tradition, no any invaders come into our land. No any invaders come into our land. Since they deceived us and give us love, I don't answer it. Since then we start suffering. Let us come. Biafra will be restored. I say, come back to me and I will restore your kingdom. In the move of America is that we will restore what you have longer news when you come back to me. But today, what are we doing? So it is late for us to restore Biafra. Even without Biafra, they are nothing like Nigeria. We are the ones sharing our blood for them, suffering them, and some of them were carrying spoken and so forth. They are killing them one after another. Even our leader Mochuku was killed by Nigeria. So all those things.
Hello, call on the phone. Can you hear me? Call on the phone. Are you there? We'll have a call on WhatsApp. Hello. Hello, call on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Hello, good morning from here.
Okay. Wada Chukwuka. Ngozi Chukwu.
You're welcome.
A child, a daughter of Zion. Okay, Friday, my humble brother. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. I remain your humble brother, Mazi Ekuruke, calling from Iguacha province, but from Omaya province. Please, I want us to use every opportunity created to us by Elohim to make sure that we restore Biafra as soon as possible. And I see this Jubilee acclaimed trip to Japan as a wonderful opportunity, a wonderful chance for us. Now the whole world has seen, at least the Japanese government will bear us witness that Jubilee did not attend the summit or whatever name they call it in Japan. But even if he went to Japan, he went at in order to cover up. So the truth has been revealed. So I see this as a wonderful opportunity, and to number one, to vindicate our leader, Madonna and the Kanu, that this man is actually an impostor, which means illegitimate government is holding all the indigenous people hostage in Nigeria, in the country called Nigeria. So we should not allow this opportunity to go by. So with this, why am I saying this? Remember Gaddafi, when Obama was there, Gaddafi was, elected by his people. And he was, trying to unite the whole Africa. And the Obama saw that. And how did they see how the British and all these people you call the Western world do? They will use your people against you. They use an African man, Obama, in the name of Obama, to destroy Gaddafi. See Zimbabwe. See the time of Indian men of Uganda. When they come up, they target in them and destroy them. Zimbabwe, Mugabe, you see how it was removed. How much more now that this one is actually an impostor? This one is actually from Sudan, coming to claim that he's a Nigerian. And when the truth will be you. So I want us to leadership if the other indigenous people in Nigeria are not ready to do anything. As far as we are victims in the zoo called Nigeria, as far as BIAFRANS, as far as IPOBs, we fall victim. We should make use this opportunity. We should gather our hands. If there will be war or whatever, it will be this opportunity. So that we'll go and fish out this man. Nobody, no international community will come, we stand against it again. Because the person mining us, holding us hostage in the name of government is an impostor, he's a foreigner, he's from Sudan. So we are going to hunt him down, even in Asura. and all his accomplice and all his cabal that he used to surround himself, both in Biafra land, or Arewa land, and Oduduwa land. This is a wonderful opportunity. We should not lose this opportunity. They are trying to distract us, and they know what is coming for them. They know that this is a wonderful opportunity which every part of the world will not stand against us. So please, God bless Biafra. In the name of our Lord Yahushua declared. You say.
Call on the phone. Hello. Hello, call on the phone. Can you hear me? Call on the phone. Are you there? All right, we lost that call. We'll have another call out there. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, what's the name? Where are you calling from? Good morning.
Hello, my name is Chukwu Emmanuel.
Okay.
Are you hearing me?
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes. I want to talk about the European Union saying that they are not good upon Nigeria. On their request this time, we hear stories of hundreds of millions of dollars and pounds. The European Union and the other Western Union are sending to Nigeria in terms of supporting them in one way or the other. It is very, very clear that those money that they are spending is ending up in all these criminals in Nigeria who say they are politicians, who are afraid of Nigeria. And those people that they send the money to, the money will not reach to those people. Just to show you the type of country we are. That is like they want to be one Nigeria. When you hear anybody saying he is Nigeria, the person is lower than animal living in the bush. Nobody who reasons as a human being will say that he is Nigeria. I've been saying it without a lot of time that anybody calling himself Nigeria is just like the useless man on earth. I don't know how to put it across. The Europe says a fool at 40 is fool forever. But Nigeria is a fool at 60. A fool at 60 is forever remain like that until the end of the war. Nobody can come out and say it's Nigeria. Those people who are claiming that they are Nigeria are those people that are Hausa people and Yoruba people. They pay their money just to mess themselves up. Nigeria is the most useless country in the whole world. If you hear the news of money that is going, they are stealing in Nigeria. Some countries don't have it, but they are living very big. But in Nigeria, some few people are sharing the money without fear. And some other idiots will come out and say they are Nigeria. Sorry for them and sorry forever. I'm happy for what happened in Japan. And more are coming. Let us pray that we enter into all the foreign government so that they will help us. Because if they say they will not allow people to exercise their anger or to protest against all these scared idiots in Nigeria, call them PDP and the APC. It is very difficult for us to penetrate and to fight with these evil people here.
Mazika,
so if we have the chance to attack them, I think that's the best thing for us. So I'm happy for what is happening. I'm happy for the downfall of Nigeria. And Nigeria will never come up until everything end up. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Biafra.
Biafra will help.
All right, Biafra.
Thank you. Call on the phone. Hello. Call on the phone. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Thank you so much. Good morning from here. Welcome to the program.
Hello, good morning.
We can hear you. Go ahead. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Pastor Samuel Ojakis. I am from Mondomakumba, from Olu province, and I am the coordinator of Umos Zone 1 in Adam. Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you very much, my sister. I want to thank you very much for the wonderful job you and my brother are doing for us. And I always pray that you will hear them and will continue speaking you and my brother. We continue giving you more wisdom and knowledge. I always pray for you whenever you are in studio. In fact, you are doing a wonderful job for us. People are so great. They are peculiar and peculiar.
Thank you.
God bless you well.
Bless you.
I want to talk on the issues of the problem that we are having today. Some of our brothers, so-called senators, so-called governors, so-called local government chairman, and all of them. Papa, I so much love what happened to Germany, to Equiremato, what happened to Japan, to the Jubilee. But I want to tell our brothers in the extra that they should continue that. Our people in so much praise. But many of our brothers here in different land, we are so much proud of our people in the extra. We are so much proud of them. They should continue moving on, doing that. Because these people, they have suffered us a lot. They have suffered us a lot. If that we that in Biafra land have the opportunity to do that, we have, for a long time we have done that. So let them continue doing that. Any of them that cross in that diaspora, not only they should keep that person totally down. I'm telling you the truth, because these people they have done it a lot. They have done it a lot. That is the contribution I want to do this morning. Please continue and continue bless you people in the mighty name of Yeshua. I pray.
Thank you. Bless you too. Thank you so much. We have another caller there. Hello. Hello, caller.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you. Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, I'm calling you from here in Aba.
Okay, what's your name?
Wada Nambo, ana mekele chukwu kikadi amanisi uno. Mekele chukwu kikadi amanisi IPOB, the whole world. BIAFRANS in German. Ana mekuno toto ana si chukwu kikadi amakoche buno.
We say?
Opo namba tono.
We say?
Chukwu kikadi magani ni azo. Nejo ore na gba my people. Ndị mbitolu ka m na-agbu a. Ndị dominant nọ na the whole world ka m na-agbu okwu a. Ka ha dilite karịka ndị ụmụnọha na ndị njeri na ndị brodo na ndị ọgbakọ. Ebe ọbụla unu nọ, ana m asị ka unu bilite nye aka maka nnwere onwe nke Biafra nke a na-ekwu okwu na-asị ka a anyị nke bụ ndị mbitoru ebe ọnwụna ụnụ nọ ka ụnụ nye aka maka nwere onwe Biafra maka na ọnwụ na ile anya ihe nke na-eme ugbu a ọhụụ ihe eji nke amarụ nke ọzọ eme ma mmadụ ọdị n'ime ụlọ na-ekweghị n'ọma ahụ ka onye ọbụla pụta nye aka maka Biafra onye otu ọbụla ime ị ga-esi enye aka ebe ọbụla ị nọ na Biafra land ị nọ na America or anywhere at all you live onye sọpọtụ nke ị ga-enye maka nwere onwe Biafra gị nye maka na anyị dị na-ekwu okwu ahụ maka ụmụ anyị ka otu a na-ekwu okwu a na onwe onye nwa ya ga-awụ senator from Biafra tomorrow onwe onye nwa ya ga-awụ chairman local government Biafra tomorrow so mejọ ohere na-agwa ụmụnne m niile na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu our leader IPOB the whole world Biafra the whole world Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is a leader onye ọbụla nwa enyemaka nke ọ ga-enyere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ka enwee ike nweta Biafra ya nyere nne ya mmadụ anọrọ n'ime ụlọ ya na-ekwu nke a ma ọwụ nke ọzọ ma ọ hụrụ tabotu a onwe enyemaka ọbụla ime ị ga-enye weda ma iwu pastọ ma iwu bishọp ma iwu archbishọp ihe ọbụla ewu onwe enyemaka ọbụla ime ị ga-enye ị na-efe efere ị na-efe n'elu ihe ọbụla ime ị ga-eme ka Biafra bịa nyere anyị aka ka anyị nwetara Biafra Awada I will stop here. I remember don't call your family in Aba. Thank you.
All right, we have a caller there. Hello.
Hello.
WhatsApp. Hello. Good morning from here.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
Hello.
Where are you calling from? We can hear you.
Yeah, good morning, Ngozi.
Thank you so much.
I'm Ochino from Germany.
You're welcome.
So on a video, I thank you very much for your contribution every time. It's not easy to fight for freedom. We all are trying here. And I've been my journey. So Ochino so I want to do this morning. No, okay, no, Atlanta, Georgia, America, or I can come work at that thing because I'm friends. I'm one of my friends in America.
Okay, so far, Wobonye Foya, we've not seen him. Our people are there, but he has not been seen.
So I just want to confirm because I will call my friend now after I drop.
All right.
So no, because I think he cannot. I think he cannot go to America because of what is happening. They are killing Biafran people, so everybody is angry. But I just have a little contribution. It's okay. This is my question. Keep it up. What we are doing, we are your program every time in Germany. So we so much love it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, call on the phone. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, Madam, good morning.
Thank you. Good morning from here.
My name is Akman, Madam.
Okay, where are you calling from?
My name is Akman from Ancestral Mohono.
Okay, go
Speaking
ahead.
to you all in the studio there, especially my brother, Mazu Friday.
Good morning to you.
My contribution this morning is to say Happy New Month to Bonya HOD and HOD General worldwide.
Thank you so much.
May people charisma bless everybody.
You see?
Biafra must be restored in our own time. I remain Mazek, my ancestral Mohono.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We have another caller on the phone. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning from here. What's the name?
Hello.
Calling from? Hello, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Martha Biafra. All I ready my sister,
You say Gozie Kwagi.
it's well with you. I want to hear all IP leaders, all the IP leaders. In fact, they have made us to be so proud of who you are. We are no longer being intimidated. We are no longer being ridiculous. Hello?
We can hear you.
Okay. Well, sir, my name is National. You are called BIAFRANS.
We have another caller there. Hello, caller on the phone.
Hello.
Yeah, what's your name and where are you calling from? Hello, caller on the phone. Caller on WhatsApp, hello. Good morning from here.
Yeah, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is still BOKOHARAN. Can I permit me to speak my dialect?
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Asambo dike ogbonna ya. Mbo onye item. Ọkagbu item. Use this platform na ịkpọrọ ndị item ahụ. Ndị ahụ abụ ndị item. Ntakwa na Israel akpọ. Ndị ahụ abụ ndị item resonra ahịa ịmụ. Resonra Ipob. Unu gba mbọ gbasi ike ka onye ọbụla nọ ibe ọbụla ọ nọ. As long as ebe onye item. Sorora anya ịmụ. Maka mụ nwa abụdị ike kwuola ịnwụ maka ihe gbasara ihe Biafra ma ọ bụrụ elu na anụzuwere unu ahụ ịmụ. Because mụ nwa anya ịmụ na. So nwa onye ọdala asa ịmụ without Biafra anyị ịmụla mụ nwa nwụhala mụ nwa nwụhala ihe mgbesef. And then this is ike ra Israel nọ na so ndị politicians ahụ ọzụzụ oshi ma oke ndị ikpeazụ ma ụmụnne wa. Ndị ike okworu tụọ ibe a ọ bụrụ abịa mkpụrụ ịba ime mkpụrụ ịkwụwa aga nga mkpụrụ ịkwụwa anwụ. Onye ọbụla bụ onye ijem gbalịsi ike mee ka esoela ọdịọ na ihe ịmụ emetụkwala eji nwa asabụ ma ọ bụkwa ihekwe disi nzere mmiri. Anyị emekwa ihe ndị Igbo and ihe ndị Igbo meeting ma gịnị niile eme all the Igbo meeting should stop because there is no improvement. So the Igbo meeting can never bring us Biafra. It's only Ipob that will bring us Biafra. So I'm using this medium to tell each and every one of us, both in diaspora, to stop those nonsense Igbo meetings. They are using that form to do their campaign and do their echo thing. So you should note that not every time they will be coming abroad because of you invited them, you want one office or the other. We are not that stupid. And there is no such Igbo thing should be happening. When we go back to our Biafra land, then we can do Igbo thing. You do anything you want to do. But in abroad here, every Igbo activity should stop because they are our problem. They are using that medium to be inviting those politicians. All hail Biafra.
Biafra will help you. Thank
Bye
you
bye
very much.
now.
Anyway,
Thank you.
The instruction is not coming from the leadership, so we are not going to adhere to that. That's a personal opinion that every Igbo activity should cease until the leadership of IPOB says something about that. We are only
my name is
the politicians. Yeah, hello. What's the name? Where are you calling from?
It's good man, and I'm speaking from Aba, Biafra land.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes, what I want to talk now is about this group called Nationality Youth. This group of people, they call them Nationality Youth. I know there's nothing like that. These are few people that the Yoruba media are using to create problems. Each time they start talking about 2023. This group of people, you are talking about president, Nigeria president, 2023. If you have sense as a human being, you know the Fulani that Igbo man president. Any reasonable Igbo man will throw it and match it on ground because that is rubbish. We don't need president of Nigeria. It has no meaning to our people. Anybody talking about 2023, you are more useless than animal living in the bush. Even during the time of Jonathan suffered so much in the name of Nigeria president. Of which, if any person in Southeast made any attempt, or if Fulani that him a president of Nigeria, he will not sit there for 1 month, they kill him off. And we go back to square one. And if they will not allow him to do anything that will favor our people. So there is nothing like anybody hoping that he is going to be a president of Nigeria in Southeast or South. The only way out is Biafra. The only way out is Biafra. If you are expecting anything to come, any good thing to come out of Nigeria, you are wasting of time. We don't need anything Nigeria. We are Biafra and we remain Biafra. I would like to know if Jibril has left Japan or he is still hiding somewhere. I don't know if that information can be let people know his vision before now. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Call on WhatsApp. Hello.
If possible, let us hear about.
Hello, call on WhatsApp.
Hello, good morning. Yeah, good morning. My name is Ogechukwu Onovo.
Okay, welcome.
Yeah, I'm calling from Mozambique. Thank you. I hear from Newa. Newa is in Aniri local government, Enugu, Biafra land.
Okay.
By the grace of Chukwuka Biama, I am the coordinator of Ipob Matola zone here in Mozambique and the former secretary of IPOB Maputo.
Okay.
Yeah, my contribution this morning is I watched a video yesterday whereby IPOB members laid siege in the hotel where Nia Nwodo was hiding. I would say where he was lodging, where he lodged, but I would say where he was hiding. And I saw police officers, Madrid police officers, very much, there were many there. So my question is, before these people, called this number of police officers, it shows that Nwodo and their colleagues actually bribed the Madrid police for them to have such number of police officers present in that hotel to avoid IPOB catching them. Now, what I would suggest IPOB hierarchy do is, or probably our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should post it in his Facebook account, his Facebook wall, that the Madrid or the Spanish government should probe or investigate into that case. They should investigate that very matter, because for these people to pull that number of police officers, it showed that this Nyanwood and their colleagues, they actually paid them, they actually bribed them. And in that case, please, I want everybody to know that the more they do all these things, the more it shows the world that these people are corrupt. They are corrupt politicians. They are the reason why we are suffering. So that is my contribution this morning. I also want to encourage all IPOB members and non-members to continue doing what they are doing, because at last Biafra shall be restored. I shall be signing off from here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, we have a call on Skype. Hello. Hello, call on Skype. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, good morning, Madam. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning from here. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Thank you very much. My name is Ipob. I'm calling from this area. Good morning. My brother in the studio. Good morning for you.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you very much. I want to commend you for your job on daily basis. Good morning. It's not easy. We are doing all we can to make sure that we get our independence. Good morning. Women can do on this earth. There's a post our leader made yesterday where the Southeast governors, they had a meeting and they are denying that they are not aware of the Operation Python downstream. I know from my own view of of their statements, these people have sold their mindset to the extent that they can't even remember what they said few minutes ago. Even what is recorded on video, they can't even remember it, or they can deny it. Either they can deliberately deny it, saying what they know, they said they are part of it, denying what they know very well. These people say that the IPOB activities must be dealt with. And how can they deal with activities of IPOB if they are not conspicuous of President Python? Now they are denying about it, the Southeast governors. This is just the beginning. We are taking the land of Biafra, and they should know this. If these people have sense, they could have reasoned very well to comprehend this fact that our leader went to America, went to Canada, tell them that whatever he is wearing here, by families. So what does that tell them? That IPOB members are sponsoring themselves. Then now they will not think that if this man, Mazen Nandikala, giving some people money, what do they think they will see? These people don't even have this treatment. Now they are denying that they are not part of what happened in their forum. That okay, if they are not part of, have they called Nigerian government to arrest those people, those military that killed almost 30 or 25 people in our leader's house? Have they done? If they are the chief executive, when you say chief executive, in security, you also chief executive or secretary of the state, and you fail to arrest or to call the federal government to arrest those that kill our people, then you want us to respect you. We don't want to see you in Europe at all. We are here, and that's one of our brothers called and say something that the Igbo association or Igbo meeting should stop. I want to put this into our IPOB family members, wherever we decide. From now, we should join those meetings. And when we join this meeting, our objective should be that we will counter any the raised emotion that they want to bring such person, they want to host the regime, we will counter it. And we will make sure that we are more a number than them in every community, in everywhere they're doing it. Even if they're doing it in that place, we come there and join them. Whenever there is a motion, they want to bring social leaders from Africa to come and eat it in Germany or France or Holland. We said no, we don't want it, and we will counter it, make sure that we bring it down. And this is the only way out. We must join them in that, not to do their meeting, but to just to disorganize.
Okay, thank you. That's your personal opinion, and it's a very nice one. It's a very nice one. But if only the leadership endorse that,
yes,
yeah. So
also must have a superior argument to counter theirs.
Exactly, exactly. All right, caller, WhatsApp. Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Good morning.
Thank you so much. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Benedict Aparako. I'm calling from Germany.
Okay. You're welcome. Go ahead.
Now, please, my dear sister and my brother, you listen carefully. Our people down home don't get information. The Nigerian government, the terrorist government, have blocked every information. So our people don't get information at all. Even when they post the information themselves, I mean the terrorist government posts the information themselves, they block it to our people. So we are having complete information here. What we should be discussing about is our security. Let us keep everything down and talk about just only security. The Nigerian terrorist government and their laborers or their servants or their slaves, and other stupid idiots are now discussing with the terrorists, police, Boko Haram, and the herdsmen to use air to monitor our land, Biafra land. They are looking for a way to gain access to our place. And that is what we, IPOB, should talk about, not any other thing. We have to follow them bumper to bumper, so that because when they use that in the air force to monitor our territory, they are going to drop landmines, bombs, and ammunitions. That's what they are going to do. These idiots, and his fellow governors are useless. they are completely useless. What we're supposed to be talking about is nothing but our security, nothing else for now. Because they want to, you know, put a kind of discussion to us for us to be saying something else. My brothers and sisters, we are so intelligent. We are more intelligent more than them. Let us keep everything down and talk about our security only for now. They want to use the Air Force to drop bombs and send their terrorist people. Will let us be monitoring our territory only. This is what is going on now. We are following them, pumba to pumba, listening to them. They don't know the kind of, they don't know the technology we are using to get them, whatever they are doing. They are fools also, but people at home should follow them security-wise. Because if you don't follow it that way, they are going to enter us. They have entered us already. We have to keep everything on our side for now and follow security way, because they want to use their planes and drop bombs and so on and so forth. We don't accept it. We are not accepting the we don't have kidnappers in the east. They should go to north where BOKOHARAN and herdsmen are doing so many things, and Zamfara state where they are doing so many things. Why are they disturbing us? We are peaceful. So our people should be very, very careful and monitor our bushes, our river line, and our roads. We need only security right now, because they are coming. We need only security right now. I don't want this conversation to be a waste.
Can you summarize, because your point is already noted? Can you summarize so I will take other calls?
Thank you very much. This is what I want to shout about it. I want to talk about it. I want to cry about it. We need security right now.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, we have just 4 minutes to go. Just a few minutes to go, and we'll draw the curtain. Hello, call on WhatsApp. Yeah, when you are trying to summarize. Hello, are you there?
Are you talking to me on Skype?
Yes, call on Skype.
Okay, good morning, Wada Ngozi, and good morning, Marty, Friday.
Good morning.
My name is Pastor Jack, and I'm calling from Lagos this morning. Yeah, I briefly want to talk about the video I watched and what is happening in Madrid. I was surprised how the criminal and the other ones escaped into Madrid. And from the number of police I saw over here in Madrid, it seems to me that the Madrid police have been compromised. Our intelligence agents on ground should change pattern. These people should be apprehended at the airport before they sneak into their hotels. And again, they should not be allowed to enter into that particular venue where they want to go and talk by their tracks. Because if they get entrance, it's going to be a very big blow to us. But if they don't get entrance, they end up only hiding either in the hotel or captured at the airport. The reason or the purpose of their coming will be defeated. Now, having said that, briefly, as I just said about security, I think, first of all, the communique that the Southeast governors released is very fictitious. They are criminals. You cannot say you don't have any hand in Operation Panther Dance in the southeast part of Biafra, whereas at the same time you are the ones that prescribe IPOB. So they are liars from the pit of hell. Why do they prescribe IPOB? At the same time that they launched Operation Panther Dance, immediately after Operation Panther Dance, after killing of our people, they prescribe IPOB, and they never asked what happened. Why were these people killed? Nobody set up any commission of inquiry to investigate what happened, to show sincerity, or their hands are clean. But all of them went mute till now. You are coming to tell the gullible that you have no hands in Operation Panther Dance. Only God will punish all of you. We must all, IPOB have risen, and we must pay all of you back. And finally, IPOB will strategize to have their security, both in those bushes. Anything any man will see in our land, will get him down. It doesn't matter. You will go and invite Burutai, the chief killer of our people, to come and be in the meeting and strategize how you are going to fight his people. They have been protected, supplying ammunition and weapons with their aircraft. He invited that chief killer in the services that you are doing meeting. Only IPOB will show you. You can do your shenanigan meeting. We doesn't care. But in the end, we will show you the stuff we are never for. And all of you, clearly and openly support Biafra and declare Biafra. There will be no peace for all of you called governors in Biafra land. Thank you very much this morning. I'll sign on from here.
Thank you so much. All right, one more call before we go. Call on the phone. Hello.
Yes. Good morning, Mama. Good morning.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Sonia Mitechuku. I'm calling from Biafra land.
All right, go ahead.
Happy New Month once again. I want to thank you all for the good work, and also want to ask a question. This issue of having security, restricting our members from the diaspora from doing the right thing, I don't really know how to say this, but let me ask this question. If Jibril is being caught red-handed by our people, I know what they are doing objectively. They are trying to see they can protect us, not to kill him there, because many of us are angry, all of us are angry, not many. Now, is there any law that will hold us responsible if he is being killed in their country, that made them to be restricting us from coming closer to those suspected areas? Now, if there is no law, also, they should be in the position to tell us just to take it easy, to get him apprehended, than restricting us from doing the right thing, except they have something hidden that they're not telling us. That is the question I'm trying to ask. Secondly, the Nigerians who love Nigeria more than their life, the useless man who says still and still, still a proudly Nigeria. I am telling you today, your proudly Nigeria will take you to grave very soon. Now, is it not good that Nigerians begin to call back here and ask the government of their fellow of Nigeria, where is this president? Show the video of where he is. Then we begin to counterfeit, they can begin to counterfeit what we're saying on air. Not sitting down there, we're doing the whole possible best to help them solve their problem, and yet they're sitting at complaining, making us look as if, well, not us, making themselves look as if they are footman, not even a tree, because my leader said he wants to come to another world, even if he's a tree, at least it will be useful to be used as a fellow. You understand? But these guys, I don't know where the economic importance is being attached. So this is all I want to ask. Thanks for now. Bye.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think Mazioge will attend to that because our time already is fast spent and we'll be drawing the curtain here for today. So before we go, can you summarize?
Yeah, I appreciate all our callers, our viewers, and also our listeners across the globe. Your input and reactions have been well noted, and I believe the IPOB leadership is on it. And to the last caller, we have the right to agitate, we have the right to seek for our right, and we will continue to do that. And our caller who suggested that we should talk about security. Of course, there are so many issues that we do not disclose on the air. That is why we urge all the members of IPOB or all the members of Biafra, to identify with the family of IPOB nearest to them. If there is none where you are, you have the mandate to start one, because it is our obligation, and we must do that. And someone who suggested that the activities of Hanes and Igbo should be stopped, across the globe. Of course, it's a good one. And someone I call who also said that we should join them. Yeah, you all have points there. We are not stopping anybody as long as IPOB said we should not do that, or as long as it has not come from the office of our director, Mazen Ambekano. And it's a good suggestion that we join them, go to their midst, so that whatever thing they are saying there, you hear them, okay? You now make counter argument and say that this one, we don't want it there, because you are an Igbo speaking Biafran So you are also supposed to be there. Just that we distance ourselves from them because of the level of illegality, the level of crime they are harboring. And that is why we are distancing ourselves from them. But we must re-strategize, because this time around we must get Biafra restored by all means. And one more thing that people should take to bank is that this quest, we have gone far and we cannot stop it this time. And a lot of sacrifices has been made. Nigeria have our money, they are using it against us. They are buying all they can buy across the globe. Right. They have the group of experts that are working for them. But the truth of the matter is that in the end, Biafra will be restored. The quest to get Buhari, or perhaps Jubril, who is wearing the shoe of Buhari, the imposter from Sudan, is still going on. And I've keep repeating. This time we will get him somewhere else, but Biafra must be restored. Thank you very much.